What is going on, everybody? We made it. We made it, man. We made it to YouTube. We're here. It is your boy Jonathan. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jonathan Line, and this is my YouTube channel. So some of you may originally know me from my IG account, from my Instagram, Jonathan's Love 36, and basically I've made the decision that I wanted to basically start posting my main content on YouTube. And so here we are today, my first YouTube video ever. And man, I gotta say that it is a dream come true. Honest to God to tell you, it is a dream come true. I never imagined myself standing right now, speaking to you guys, on my very first YouTube video, because honestly, I never thought I could even reach this point, right? There's been a long journey, that led me here today, and I'm just very grateful for being given the opportunity to speak to you guys today on my YouTube channel. And honestly, I'm super excited. I have so many things that want to be poured out of my heart, so many things that want to be expressed, that want to be discussed, talked about, and just shared. So many ways that I want to connect with you guys, and I'm just so excited. And this is our time. This is our time to shine, is what I just keep telling myself, and what I honestly want to tell you guys as much as possible. So this is it. We're here. Yeah. Obviously, we're just gonna be mainly focusing on spirituality content, just spirituality, our relationship with God, the Christian faith, everything from top to bottom, and honestly, it's a blessing by God. I thank God for bringing me to for leading me to this moment. It's taken me so long to honestly to reach this point, and I'm so grateful. And honestly, I just wanted to start this off, I just wanted to give a little backstory. Obviously, for those of you that may not know me, or for the people that may have not heard my story, I just wanted to give a little summarized version, right? And honestly, it all started in 2020 when a lot of tragic things happened in my personal life, and it led me to basically go on a trip to Africa for a couple months, right? And just take a break from life, because just a lot of things happen. And after taking a break from school, I thought I could take a semester off, go to Africa for 3 months was my plan, right? I just wanted to go for 3 months. I basically I ended up going to Africa, and lo and behold, the pandemic hits us halfway through our trip, right? So I'm leaving February. The pandemic happened in March of 2020, right? March something. And so basically what happened was I got stuck there, right? I completely got stuck there. I didn't have any plan of staying there any longer than what I originally planned. But my decision to stay there so that I could take some time off and just recollect my thoughts, take a break from life, and just be alone with myself, and prioritize that isolation phase of my life. I think God honestly just he thought ahead of me. He really, I think, planned something big for me at that moment, because that 3 month stay in Africa ended up being 9 months long, and it's it's crazy. It's like God tripled my time there. So basically what happened from there was I just that trip honestly became a defining moment of my life. It became a transformative experience, because when I came back, I was not the same person. Obviously, a lot of time. You see, the thing is, guys, when you spend a lot of time on your own, in your thoughts, alone, and just off the grid for a while, because where I was, there was no internet service, right? It was just completely shut down. What you realize is that you get a lot of time to kind of, I guess, solidify certain parts of yourself and really just hone in on those parts, right? Just really, embrace it, be confident about those things, right? And it's just a lot of things really did solidify for me, Whoa. I think I'm just starting to understand actually a little bit of why I am who I am today. It's actually, whoa. I need a moment actually. Wow. I think there are two main things that I think I've solidified within myself, that have become that are true to me. I think there are the two main things that really stuck with me, during that time, and what kind of defined me was my faith, my love for my faith, and sports actually. I think it's my athletic life. It's very interesting, because the thing is, those are actually, see, when I was there for 9 months, obviously there had to be something that kept me going. There had to be something that kind of kept me occupied during that time. And honestly, what I realized was that, one thing that really, allowed me to feel like I was using my time like my time was valued, like the way I was spending it was great, was when I was either doing like some kind of exercise, if I playing some kind of sport, for instance, for me, I was running there a lot, and then also, like reading my Bible or going to church and practicing my faith, praying, right? Like these two main things, I think they really, really made me who I am, and I think that's how I've been able to, I guess, kind of grow from those two seeds, right? So like, I have a fitness page where I post videos. I have this, this YouTube channel that I'm starting now, but before it was, Instagram, was posting about my faith. And so it's really beautiful, I think that's how I kind of, it's kind of how I found who I was, right? I held on to these two very, very powerful attributes within my own personal life. But so that's long story short. And so when I came back, I was a complete different person, and I guess I've been so obsessed with that idea of being authentic, right? I just wanted to be myself, right? Like I'm not gonna try to be somebody else. I think it's, I realized how important it was for me to practice authenticity, for me to practice just being who I truly am and who I feel I am, right? Because before the pandemic, before going to Africa, before all of those, things in my personal life happened, all those tragic events, I think what I understood was that I was very, not confident in who I was. I didn't embrace my true self. I didn't embrace, maybe I guess you could say, the unique and ugly side of me, right? The side of me that's not, picture perfect or not, approved by society, right? And maybe I would just hide behind people, be like a shadow, right? Just never stepping into my own light. And I think that's what God wanted for me. It just like, you need to shine your light, Jonathan, right? And so the journey that God took me on, I'm so grateful for it. I really do appreciate what God has done for me. And you know what? This is it, man. This is the start of a new chapter. It's the embarking of a new journey starting today. September 12th, 2023. I hope that everybody is excited, because I truly am. You're getting the real Jonathan, every single day, or on a weekly basis, right? So I just wanted to. That's my little backstory, and I'm just gonna make this video part one. It's part one of basically my intro to the channel, and I'll continue with part two about other things that I would like to discuss when it comes to my backstory. All right, thank you guys so much for listening. I really do appreciate it. Peace.